Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Judgment. On the last session, we did a whole bunch of stuff around the city that we could possibly do. There's still a little bit more that we could do in terms of like friendships with Yosuke. But other than that, there's only one other big thing that I would like to get done right now. And that is going into my phone and talking to Amane. Yagami-san, this is Amane. Hey, what's going on, Amane-san? I merely wish to thank you for going out of your way to believe me, not just once, but thrice. Well, you made the request, so I was just doing my job. And a good job I did. I'll pat myself on the back. No, most people don't believe my predictions whatsoever, but you did. I'm very grateful for that. No one's ever done that much for me, so it filled my heart with joy. I mean, your powers seemed pretty realistic to me. And you know what? There's some crazy people in the city. I'm willing to believe most stuff that people tell me. Maybe not for the best, but eh. Oh, did you not mention how you were skeptical at first? Did I? Well, anyway, put in a request if you ever need anything else. Certainly. We do make quite an excellent pair. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with the results. Are you saying we'll continue working together as Kamurocho Cow-lamity Busters? That sounds like a name I would come up with. I'm surprised someone of your mysticism came up with it. Whoa, that's not what I meant, lol. Perhaps I let my emotions get the best of me. So yes, we're going to be hanging out with Amane for these next few episodes. Which basically means we are now slipping into another parallel universe where we'll see where things go. But I'm willing to bet that this could be a fun time. A fun time indeed. Also, holy shit, that was fast. Gotta hand it to these girls. They're very astute with their replies. Yagami-san, do you have a moment? What's going on, Amane-san? I happened to pass by you on the street, and that's when I saw it. A calamity. It was written all over you. Wait, you saw me in those, like... Where were you? Were you, like, hiding from the shadows? Were you, like, using invisibility powers? The fortune tellers have that, right? Invisibility seems mystical enough. But anyway, what? On me? Seriously? Yes, no doubt about it. It was a cow calamity. A cow? Indeed, soon you will be confronted by a cow. You must defeat it promptly. So you're saying I'm going to be attacked by a cow in Kamurocho? A bovine. A bull, if you will. That is one way of interpreting it. Seriously, but how am I supposed to defeat it? Yeah, I mean, we fist fought with tigers. Granted, it was in VR, but, you know, I'd say that's a close enough animal. To a cow. Look, it's an animal from the animal kingdom. A cow is also from the animal kingdom. Therefore, it's close enough. In return for your watching over me, so will I do the same for you. Once the calamity shows itself, we can tackle it immediately. I see. I mean, I'll take the help. There's no need to wait in fear until the calamity arrives. We must go on the offensive. Is that not what you would do? Yeah, I gotcha. I'm an offensive kind of guy. Offensive with my fists. Not offensive in the other way. I respect all cultures and people and animals and aliens and all beliefs. Did I cover my bases? I think I covered all my bases. In other words, we're going to lure out the calamity and defeat it. I also respect viruses and bacteria, the good ones, not the evil ones. They don't get any rights. Exactly. Instead of getting taken by surprise, we'll prepare our counterattack. Also bugs. I respect bugs. Except wasps. Those guys are bastards. Therefore, we should go on the city in search of this burdensome beast. As long as your mind is clear, even calamities can be vanquished. Alright then. Dodro agrees. Let's meet up somewhere. I guess Theatre Square would be easiest. Sure. I think there was a bowling alley in the location. Let's meet in front of it. Well, I guess I could consider this a date. A weird one, to be sure, but a date nonetheless. Oh, should I buy a present? Nah, we'll be good. I think our talking skills are up to snuff. We haven't been needing gifts in a while. Plus, you know, it's a bit much to do it on the first date, as I always say. So, I think we'll be just fine. And here we go, the bowling alley. Dressed the same as always, I see. Not that that's a problem, because that's a very classy cloak? Gown? I'm not really sure what to call it. It's not really a dress. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not. It's very mystical, is what I'm trying to say. Greetings, Yagami-san. Hey there. Yes? Is something wrong? It is as I feared. I can sense a bovine disaster forming in the air above you. Yes, I see a calamity of a cow. Seriously? What should I do? Merely go about your usual business. Fear not, for I shall keep watch over you. That's it? Well, I suppose we could at least kill time somewhere. Since you're coming along, is there anything you've been wanting to do? Let me think. You know, I do have considerable talent for shogi. Shogi? That's pretty obscure. Really? I don't think shogi's that obscure. However, I wouldn't mind going wherever you want. As long as it has nothing to do with the sex industry. Hey, don't just assume I like that sort of thing. Really? I thought that all men were into that. What kind of assumption is that? Granted, I know a bunch of degenerates that appear in my streams, but that's completely different and completely unrelated. Well then, where should we go? She did mention shogi, so I say we take her up on the offer. You want to go play shogi then? We could do that. But I'm warning you right now, I'm quite the advanced player. Oh, someone's competitive. I like it. Let's have a match then. Very well. This should be entertaining. Then let us go. I only chose shogi because you wanted to play shogi. This might be a terrible idea because I'm really bad at shogi. I can do chess. I've played plenty of chess. I see nothing that resembles a cow here. I'm sure that's nothing to be worried about regardless. Well then, let's get started. I shall put my heart and soul into this match. Good. Show me what you got. Well, this is going to be a thing. I would like tape backs, please. Alright guys, you're gonna have to wish me luck because this is going to be quite an ordeal for me. Well, okay, that went a hell of a lot better. So, basically what I ended up doing is I originally was just going to, like, play the game regularly because I actually opened up a shogi strategy wiki on my monitor. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the climbing silver. I'm finally gonna use that one move at strategy that I know from March comes in like a lion. And I kind of messed it up horribly. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I have the basics of shogi skill. I wonder what that does. So I activated it. And basically, yeah, it's just a cheat. It's basically just the AI just basically going, alright, here's the moves you're gonna do if you actually want to win because you suck at this game. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I just followed the instructions and then I won. It's kind of a bit, I mean, okay, I understand the idea. It's supposed to be for people who don't want to actually learn the game. They just want to beat it in order to progress with whatever it is they're doing, like this. But I would actually like to learn the game, so it's probably not a thing I would use often. But god damn it, I want my climbing silver strategy to work. One of these days. Anyway, nice, I won! I totally didn't cheat, I swear. And I surrender. I'm impressed, Yagami-san. I'm usually quite dominant on the shogi board. Perhaps you have the power of your own, the power of observation. Well, I'm not a detective for nothing. Yagami, it seems that pieces are falling out of your sleeve. What? Oh god, how did those get there? Whoopsie-doodle. Isn't that supposed to be a trick used for cards? Yes. Anyway, then it appears I underestimated you. Hey, I'm more than happy to play shogi. One of these days, I'll get one of those matches that last a ridiculous amount of turns. Like 144 moves or whatever. Alright, looks like we're just about done. You want to go relax somewhere? I suppose that would be wise. Though, I'm starting to feel like we're actually on a date. Is that such a bad thing? I think we might as well enjoy ourselves. Perhaps, but dropping your guard may just result in you getting trampled by a cow. And then I'll be sure to keep an eye out. Especially on this street, with the cow statue. I swear to God if we go to Kim's place. Okay, thank God. So, any good calamities recently? How do you describe a sign of calamity? Can't imagine what that's like. It's as if a hazy sort of image appears over someone's head. And these images are always the same? No, it depends on the situation. For example, it could be lashing tons of fire, or perhaps a mirage of darkness. Sometimes a sign will show up very clearly, like a photograph, whereas other times its true form will remain clouded in a haze. Huh. So what does my cow calamity look like? Precisely that. A cow. A large, fierce one at that. Covered in sinews that swell with strength, like a matador's bull. Can you see it right now? Oh yes, quite clearly. In fact, I suggest you avoid wearing red. Oh, but red's the best color. Okay. Can you see that these kinds of signs on people passing as will by as well? I can, and whenever I do, I make sure to notify that person. Without compensation, of course. Huh. So it's like volunteering? Yes. All I want is to use my power to save lives, so I'm happy to do it free of charge. That's quite noble of you. I mean, you can't really be called a con artist for doing that, because you're actually just trying to help people. That's admirable. I don't think I could do that. Are you at least able to feed yourself? Of course. It's not like I can survive by only breathing air. Every now and then, I'll pick up a part-time job or two that allows me to earn a lot within a short time. What kind of jobs are they? Let's see. Nude modeling for one. What? That's the kind of work you do? Yes, I was requested quite often due to my voluptuous figure, which is supposedly very ideal for painting. Man could only wonder. Oh, come on, Yagami. Nude modeling isn't actually that erotic once you do it, like, the first time. I remember I was reading, like, a thread on Twitter where people were talking about it, how when you really do, like, life art drawings, like, the first time it's like, okay, come on, everybody get your giggles out. And then after, like, the first time, it's like, it's really not, like, erotic in the slightest, because at that point, you're just, like, trying to get your figures, like, right, and, like, trying to get that lifelike drawing to look, like, real. And then you're just more getting frustrated over the fact that your drawing doesn't look like how it's supposed to act. Actually, it was very interesting reading that thread, because a lot of people were like, yeah, some of my favorite models that we get are, like, the elderly, and people with varying body shapes, especially larger people, because it lets you practice wrinkles and various different shadows and silhouettes more. Which makes perfect sense. And then, of course, like, if you're doing, if people are doing nude modeling and they're not comfortable with it, then they can just put on underwear. So basically, Yagami, it's not all erotic. That being said, you are very beautiful, so maybe it would take 2 sessions for them to get used to it. My client was a young art student with too much lust for him to bear. He devoured every inch of my body with its glaze. Yeah, I bet he did. If you ever find yourself painting, I'll be happy to model for you. It certainly won't be cheap, though. Once I save up enough, sure. In any case, I inherited a mansion from my parents, so I at least have somewhere to stay. I simply lacked spending money. I see. Well, I'm glad you have a home. Like a mansion. That must cost a lot to maintain, though. Anyway, is your fortune-telling business doing well? I would say I'm working on it. I guess it's not going too well. Well, there is the part where you have to actually convince people, and then you get the crazies like we've been having to deal with. So, what about your hobbies? Mamane-san, I don't really know much about you other than your fortune-telling, I mean. Are you saying you're interested in me? Yes, I'm very interested in you. Oh. Yeah, I'm curious what a fortune teller does in her spare time. She sounded very excited. Like, look, okay, I gotta say this. In this lighting, by God, your eyes are beautiful. Like, holy shit. It's like you actually got a heavenly glow going down on you. She has a really pretty face. Do you have any hobbies, perhaps? Well, I'm not entirely sure if this counts, but I like small animals, like hamsters and hedgehogs. Oh, well then you should come to Britain. We have plenty of those. Do you own one? Yes, I actually have a golden hamster named Yagami-san. Huh? What did you just say? I have a hamster named Yagami-san. I realized it looked a lot like you, so I renamed him. No kidding. Wait, I look like a hamster? How about we take a picture together? Something to remember by. And, like, forget the fact that I look like a hamster, apparently. Oh, side profile. Nice. How's that? Yep, looks good to me. Would you mind sending that to me later? Of course. Did I seriously not get enough points to do this? Are you having difficulties with your job? As a matter of fact, I am. But when I consider all of the frightening calamities swirling about the populace, my troubles seem rather trivial in comparison. Is that a glitch? Like, is that a glitch that I did not unlock and I was able to pick it anyway? Huh. Well, I'm not complaining. And yes, you have a very noble attitude. Thank you for your kind words. I knew you would understand my way of thinking. But that means you're choosing to suffer. You're a kind person, Yagami-san. Hey, I mean, I'm only kind to you. Saying I'm only kind to the ladies is kind of, you know, passé. Or at least it sounds it to me. It's not like I'm just kind to anyone. Only you. Gotta make you feel special. Well, I'm certainly pleased to hear that. What the fuck? That's so weird! If you're comfortable enough, would you tell me what's on your mind? I can't believe... That was so weird! Okay, sorry, I just gotta, like, linger on that for a second longer. That has never happened with any of the previous girls we've talked to. It's like I selected the same thing twice, and I was able to get two, like, it seems like I'm going to be getting 2 different conversations out of it. That's so weird. Well, anyway. My customers. What about them? They always get scared of me and run away. It happens whenever I warn them about their calamities. Wait, that's what's been bothering you? It has indeed. I offer them advice so they can avoid imminent peril, and yet they flee as if I was something hideous. What's worse is that most people run away before I can even get the words out. I see. What could I be doing wrong? Well, how do you approach these people? I could always explain, but perhaps it would be quicker to show you. Well, this is certainly different. You, sir, over there, do you have a moment? Whoa, just like that, huh? Huh? Are you talking to me? Oh my god, poor unremarkable student. How unfortunate. I detect a great calamity in your future. What? An academic disaster is about to befall you. Yes, I can see that studying will bring you great misfortune. What? What are you talking about? Be sure to guard your material possessions as you fill your mind with knowledge, lest slip you and lose both to the void. Lady, what the hell are you talking about? What is this nonsense all of a sudden? My exams are coming up tomorrow, so stop bogging me down with all your cryptic negativity. Hold on, Amane-san. Let's get back to our seats for now. Sorry about that, man. Poor random unremarkable student. So, I got a grasp of how you usually are with people. There's definitely an issue here. Was there something amiss about my approach? Yeah, you're a bit too blunt. Plus, you don't even introduce yourselves. You just go straight to the calamity. I think people who listen to you just kind of see you as a bad omen. Well, I know it's tough because you don't exactly know what the calamity is, but on the other hand, no one has any real reason to believe you. And with your approach just now, it almost sounded like you were threatening that guy with impending doom. That isn't my intention, although it is the truth. In that case, I suggest you try to make it sound a little less frightening. You're right. I'll be mindful of that next time. Yeah. Hopefully it goes better for you. Yagami-san, look. It's that student from earlier. What about him? A calamity of studying will surely attack that young man. Should we not watch over him, or at least deliver a proper warning? Are you absolutely sure something's bad's going to happen to him? Fate does not bear false witness, Yagami-san. There is no doubt in my mind. Alright, let's do it. Then I'll go with you. Thank you. Well, good for you, unremarkable student. Looks like you're going to get some more screen time. So what's that other guy doing? Could he be... What? Just like that? Hey, that bag you're holding, it's not yours, is it? Ugh! If you return it without raising an issue, I might just let you off the hook without getting the police involved. I'm sorry. It honestly happened on a whim. I'll give it back right now, so please don't call the cops. Oh, thank you so much for getting back my precious bag. Looks like you got so focused on studying you didn't even notice it was gone. Oh, seriously, I almost got screwed. The admission form for my upcoming exams inside there. Amane-san was spot on yet again. Thank you for believing in me, Yagami-san. I mean... Well, we are partners. I guess we've come a long way together. Indeed, and I will admit it's reassuring to have you here with me. It seems as though you have the power to resolve calamities, whereas I have the power to predict them. Perhaps this could make for quite an interesting relationship. Well, I'm glad you think so. Isn't that what you offered me earlier, that I declined? I mean, I could do it a few more times, but I got a detective agency still to run. Maybe I can bring you along on my detective adventures. You would make things so much easier.
Yagami-san.
Arguably, maybe. Or maybe even harder. I don't know. Maybe that's a terrible idea. Yagami-san, thank you for tagging along with me today. The next time we spent together was quite enjoyable. Wait, what? No, the time we spent together was quite enjoyable. Oh, does that mean your objective changed? I thought you were watching over my calamity. Ah, you're right. I had so much fun that I completely forgot. Heh, I'm glad you had a good time. Indeed. Well then, let us meet again soon. Unless a calamity befalls you. Did you have to end it on an ominous note? Heh, don't be such a coward. Ugh. Ugh. God, you were the last person I expected to make a joke like that. I like Amane-san. She has a great personality, and like I said, freaking hell, she's beautiful. Like, holy shit. I mean, the others we've been hanging out with are also beautiful, but... man, she's pretty. Anyway. We still got more dates to go on Amane-san with, so... you guys know the drill. I'll be back in a second once we get that text. I appreciate you coming along with me today, Yagami-san. Though I'm relieved nothing bad happened, please be aware that calamity still looms above you. Yeah, I'll be careful. I'll call you again soon. Let's go on a date again. She seems to like it when I'm forward. Certainly, because watching for invisible cows is so romantic. You know what, Amane? You seem to be a bit more, open to joking with me now. Because, I'm not gonna say you were a stick in the mud before, but you definitely were a bit more mysterious. But now you're just sort of opening up and cracking jokes and having fun. I don't know. It's just, something I've noticed. Also, yep. If I had to guess a cow calamity, I'm guessing it's going to involve you. Or at least the beef place. Hello there, Yagami-san. Hey, what's up? Today, I saw an elderly man with a sign of calamity. I followed your advice from the other day and I managed to get him to listen to my warning. Well, that means you've learned. That was all you, Amane-san. I didn't say anything that was useful. You think so? By the way, what kind of sign did you see? An ominous sign of the blades. Which means... he's going to cut himself while chopping vegetables? I hope that he follows my warning and stays careful. Did it seem like he believed you? I'm not sure. He seemed half convinced, but did say that he'll be careful. Let's hope he keeps his word. Yikes. Yeah, that's, especially since as an elderly person, that's one that, I hope I can help out with. Possibly, maybe. Or at least, at the very least, hope that it has a happy ending. Yagami-san, has the calamity happened since the last time we met? Nope, not at all. Not even the first letter C of it. Despite the fact that I went to the statue. How strange. I wonder how long this drama will continue to drag out. Well, as long as the calamity doesn't appear, it's all good, no? You know, other than being in forever fear of it actually happening. No, bad luck accumulates over time, like filth. I don't like the sound of that. Exactly. I think it's best to get rid of the bad luck before something terrible happens. Yagami-san, let's meet up again. Let's lure out the cow calamity. Sure, why not? Can we meet up fair square then? In front of the bowling spot like last time? Certainly, I'll head over there right now. Ah, gonna try and lure it out. Go figure. Man, I always hate the idea that bad luck is something that you just accumulate points for over time, and then you just spend it all at once. Because you either have to choose between little mini pieces of bad luck, that happen over a long period of time, or you have no bad luck for the longest time, and then it's super bad luck when it actually happens. Like, either one sounds pretty bad to me. I'm a bigger fan of karma. Karma, you know, encourages you to be a good person. Anyway, greetings, Yagami-san. Hey, Amane-san. Is the Cow-lamity still there? Yes, I saw it clearly from far away, and it's getting even bigger. Is it? Your misfortune appears to be is that a pun? Concatenating with that of something else. It is as if the very threads of fate are entangling you into a snare, leaving you utterly powerless to run away from ruin. That's pretty dark. Then I'll just have to find that evil cow and defeat it as soon as possible. That certainly would be prudent. Perhaps we should engage in some sport of merriment, not for our own sake, but to lure out this disastrous bovine. I'm kind of disappointed. We used all of our cow words right at the start. I don't know if we have any more. Alright, where should we be going this time? Darts? That's sporty and merry, right? Want to play? In the past, I knew a man who bore the sign of the Needle Calamity. He ended up having a terrible accident with darts. Will you truly be safe? Yeah, why wouldn't I be? It's just a cow we're after. Okay then. Yeah, you still need a little work in making people feel comfortable when you talk to them. I mean, I've known you for a while, so I'm kind of used to it, but you need a little work still. Is this your first time playing darts? Yes, all I have to do is throw them at you, right? Yeah, that's all there is to it. No. You throw them at the board, not me. Relax, I've played darts plenty of times, so I know what I'm doing. Oh, for crying out loud, you got me with that one. Also, I'm terrified of needles now. So it doesn't help when you freaking say that you're gonna throw them at me. I've had enough with a masseuse. Anyway, yeah, sure, competition sounds like fun. In that case, I'm not going to go easy on you. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Oh hey, would you look at that? I got a perfect 6-start out. I surprise even myself sometimes. Yeah, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Alright, I won! You truly have impeccable aim and control. Heh, damn straight I do. It's useful not just for darts. It's also useful for other things. Like the batting cages! Anyway, it would seem our oxen opponent has failed to show itself yet again. I mean, if it's going to show up at all, I'd rather have it happen sooner than later. Yep! Wait a second. Beef zone! Yagami-san, do my eyes deceive me, or is that... Yeah, that's definitely a cow. Right now, this restaurant is quite possibly the most dangerous place in the world to you. Even the smallest bite of beef will rack your organs with writhing pain and poison. Of this I am certain. You wanna check it out? What? Surely you jest. Nah, my friend Kim-san runs that place. I know he wouldn't serve us anything but the best. Besides, it has something to do with cows. I think it's the perfect place to lure out that calamity. But you would be plunging into chaos itself. I'll be fine. I've been shot with guns. Let's just say head in and enjoy my treat. You've lost your mind. Oh, I lost my mind ages ago. Don't you worry. The editing in this scene is amazing. Oh, how horrendous. The entire place reeks with the tainted stench of animal flesh. Don't say that kind of stuff inside a restaurant. Also, hello, Kim. Welcome to the beef zone. Oh, Yagami-san. Hey, Kim-san. You got seats for two? Actually, the Kahan gang members have been making a ruckus in the city. I was hoping you could do something about it. God damn it, Kim-san. Anyway, for you folks, you bet I do. And who's this beautiful young lady? I didn't know you had a girlfriend. I beg your pardon? Oh, was I mistaken? Yeah, she's totally my girlfriend. Nope, she's my girlfriend. Cute, isn't she? But wait just a moment. Yagami-san, what is the meaning of this? I was only kidding. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't toy with my feelings like that. Sounds like you two have some issues to work out. No, we were just having fun. God damn it, Kim. Why you always trying to be such a party pooper? Anyway, feel free to have a seat wherever you like. Hey, Yagami, have you dealt with those Kahan gang members? They beat up my friends the other day. God damn it, Kim. Let it go for just 1 second. Anyway. Perhaps you should take the path of caution and stick to only the vegetables. No way. I'm not gonna put myself on a diet because of some stupid calamity. I see. Well, time to dig in. Now that's good beef. Please be careful. I'm willing to give it some time. Alright, now what should we talk about? Ooh, looks like we got a lot of stuff today. So, tell me about yourself, Amane-san. Sure, what would you like to know? Holy shit, there's a lot. Okay, well... How about your full name? Come to think of it, I don't even know your full name. That's right, I haven't revealed that to you yet. It's Smoothie. Ah, so your full name is Amane Smoothie? The opposite, actually. Wait, really? Yes, my name is Smoothie Amane. Whoa, that sounds even more intense. Does it? I thought it strange to introduce myself to strangers by my first name. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yagami-san, what's your first name? Takayuki. Takayuki-san, such a gentle name. I think it fits you quite well. So does yours. Why, thank you. Well, now that we're calling each other by first names, we might as well get married at this point, let's be honest. Anyway, would be kind of rude to ask about her age immediately also. I'm going for it. How old are you, Amane-san? How old are you, Yagami-san? I'm 35. Inching ever closer to my 40s. 35? Wow, you don't look like it. So, what about you? If you're that curious, then why don't you try and guess? Okay, if that's how you want to play. Yeah, I don't think you're in your 30s. Definitely not in your 40s. I'm gonna say you're in your 20s. That would be correct. Okay, now I just have to guess the number. Not 24, that's too young. 27 or 29. Do I play safe and go for the middle option, or do I go for the extreme? Thank God it didn't give me every single 20 number, because that would be a bit overkill. I'm gonna say 27. I'm going for a safe middle option. You never cease to amaze me, Yagami-san. You got it. Damn right I did. Ah, so you're 27, huh? Wow, you're young. Not so much. That's almost 30. How do you think I feel? I'm itching ever closer to 30. God damn it, Japan, with their idea that 30 is basically... You might as well be an old granny at that point. Why would I try and get her measurements? Oh, I know I'm going to have to ask that eventually. Okay, before that. So, someone finally listened to your warning, huh? Yes, it would appear that tone and delivery is more crucial than I initially expected. Then, does that mean your work issues are resolved?
It seems that would be the case. You know, Yagami-san, ever since I met you, I feel like things have been going well for me.
What do you mean?
You see, I've always wanted to use my abilities to help other people. But no one would ever believe me. On the contrary, people would either get scared or make fun of me. It is said that a prophet is never accepted in their hometown. The same held true for me. Everyone was so cold.
Yeah, that must have been hard to deal with.
It was. You were the only one, Yagami-san.
The only one to what?
To hear what I've had to say from the beginning and even take action upon it. And you did it not only for my sake, but also for the sake of others.
I mean, I want to help people too. I want to use my abilities to make it easier for other people.
Truly, you do.
Yeah, and knowing that there's something only you can do to make the world a better place is one of the best feelings in the world.
I agree. That's how I feel when we're working together.
Although, I do have to charge for compensation, since it is my job and all. And guys gotta eat too.
Well, I doubt a glutton like you would starve.
So, how's your love life?
Hi.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Eh?
Why do you ask?
I'm asking because if you did, he probably wouldn't want you hanging out with me alone.
To be frank, this is what I do as a professional. Whether my boyfriend approves or even exists to begin with, matters not.
Fair enough. So is she dating anyone, or did she just dodge my question?
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
Whoa!
Don't be alarmed, I can often sense what people around me are thinking. I am a fortune teller after all.
Then I better watch my thoughts.
Then I'd better watch out for dirty thoughts. That's what you just thought to yourself, isn't it?
Hey now, I didn't go that far.
It's fine, as long as they simply remain thoughts.
Why would I choose being a jackass in this situation? Hey now, believe it or not, I'm actually quite the gentleman.
How can I be certain?
Well, you know, I tried to, you know, I'm not gonna go full-on fedora-wearing tip-the-hat milady, but, you know, at least gonna be decent. Of course, there's only one option left. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to ask you, but the game's not letting me go past until I asked, so...
What is it?
Go on. I can't go on any longer without knowing her figure. Curse this inquisitive detective mind of mine. But is it really okay to ask her straight up? Okay, I said I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna be a gentleman. Plus, even though she said she had a voluptuous body, I find her face more pretty. So that makes it better, right? I don't know why I entertain these thoughts. And that's the end of that conversation. Huh. Oh my god, why? Starving. Oh crap, that's... Welcome to the beef zone. Oh my. Huh? Hi. At this rate, I could eat a whole cow. Scratch that. I could eat an entire herd of them. Is he prioritizing his appetite over me, or did he just not notice? Either way, I should just go about my business. Hey, you! Give me one of everything on the menu. Scratch that. Give me everything you've got in the restaurant. I hate to ask, but could you mind settling your tab first? I don't wanna. Come again? I'm saying that unless you bring me food right now, I'm gonna wreck the shit out of this place, starting with you. But please don't. Feed me, feed me, feed me! Get it? 'Cause he's fat. Anyway, shit, is that what the Cow-lamity is? Well, he does eat like a cow. Maybe I should intervene. Can't believe I'm still getting involved with the Kahan gang when Kim's here. Fine! Hey! Huh? You better pay your bill if you plan on eating here. Oh, I've seen you before. You're Kasai's friend, aren't you? Run. Definitely run. I fought you like 10 times at this point. Now listen close. If you don't pay, you can't eat. And if you want to eat, you gotta pay. Get that through your thick head. You're getting in the way of my grub session. If so, I'm gonna have to let loose on you, Kasai's friend or not. Is this guy for real? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna stop you with my fists and step outside. My friend works hard to run this business, and if you can't respect that, then I can't let you leave. What a bunch of baloney. Fine then. I could use a little appetizer before the main course arrives. Yeah, hopefully this will remind you who I am. I'll gnash you to pieces! Well, can safely say I didn't expect it to go this way. Also, you are way weaker than normal. You usually have 3 health bars at this point. Well, whatever. It'll make this a bit easier. Maybe he doesn't have the 3 health bars because he hasn't eaten yet. So I'm just gonna count my blessings and take it. Damn, I was hoping that would do a little more. Actually, no, wait. It wouldn't do a little more because he's got to go full power anime up form, right? Yep, there it is. Okay, just gotta make sure he doesn't belly flop on me, because it does a crap ton of damage. Oh, damn it! Oh, shit. Shit! Ow! God! Oh, he does that. You really should have brought your A game if you wanted to eat that badly. Usually way tougher than this. My stomach, it hurts. Now pay what you owe and get out of here. I don't wanna. I'm not moving till I get a mountain of food on my table. You know you're gonna get punished by the food god, right? There's a food god? Oh yes, the food god's job is to bless whoever pays their food and curse those who don't. As the proverb goes, he who does not work, neither shall he eat. Do you really want to lose your ability to eat forever? You're lying. There's no such thing.
It is exactly as he says.
Amane-san. Who the hell are you?
I'm a divine soothsayer. My predictions are absolute.
A divine soothsayer? That doesn't sound too good. Why are you looking at me like that?
As I thought, I see the sign of the hunger calamity rising before you.
What? What's a hunger calamity?
You have enraged the deity that presides over all edible food. At this rate, you will succumb to hunger and die.
No, say it ain't so!
And then, as punishment for your gluttony, you shall descend into the lowest circle of hell.
I don't think gluttony's the lowest circle. It's pretty low, but it's not the lowest. Anyway,
Now, make your decision. Atone for your sins by paying what you owe, or prepare to face the netherworld.
It looks like I bit off more than I could chew. Thank you for your business. Yagami-san, fortune teller lady, thank you for driving that thief away. You two are incredible. Nah, we were just doing our thing. But, could this mean that the Cow-lamity is gone? I mean, Sakakiba is more of a cow than most actual cows, so...
Your calamity still remains.
What?
The sign of the Cow-lamity hasn't disappeared. If anything, it has gotten bigger.
No way.
What could this possibly mean?
Guess that means we'll just have to face it head on when it appears still. Man, I was so sure it was going to be the beef place as well.
It would seem that the Cow-lamity continues to elude us.
Yeah, I guess we just gotta be patient.
Nevertheless, you never cease to amaze me. I can't believe you decided to help your friend despite the calamity at hand.
I guess I'm the same as you, Amane-san.
What do you mean?
I had the power to fix the situation, so I did whatever I could. Simple as that.
You truly are a splendid individual.
Right back at you.
Yagami-san, there's something I must ask.
What's up?
Well, would you still consider going out with me, even after your calamity is repelled?
Huh?
Whenever we're together, I find myself having a wonderful time. And I also feel more positive about who I am.
Okay then, sure. You can go out anytime.
Would you also consider working as my full-time partner from now on?
Let's save that discussion for another time. I'm just happy to be around you, Amane-san. You're a good person. Brings my positive energy up too. Now let us walk back to the exact same location that we were just standing, because we decided to move away for a split second. I don't know, maybe we both needed the bathroom at the same time.
Today was quite enjoyable, Yagami-san.
Yeah, it was a solid date.
If only the calamity hadn't bothered us. I suppose I should say farewell for now.
Oh, but it won't be too long, Amane-san. It won't be too long. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So, started a dating with Amane-san, and it's going pretty well, if I do say so myself. So, we'll be continuing that on the next episode of Judgment. So, if you enjoyed this episode, remember to do that John Kenny been saying to do, and hopefully the Cow-lamity will rear its ugly bovine head sooner rather than later. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.